I think Peaky Blinders has such a rich storyline and a rich world. It's a really poignant world post-war in the UK, and about how that affected the men coming home and the women who worked throughout the war in the industry and kept the country going. I think the storylines are much loved, as are the characters, and I think the seasons, there have been 6 of them, have kind of explored different themes, but also been true to what the kind of the pillars are of the underdogs rising. And so I think there's a huge kind of cult, kind of iconic culture that's grown from Peaky Blinders, and it's current now. A lot of shows I've worked with have been big hitters, but they've kind of been around for a while, whereas this is current now. Season 6 has just dropped, it's just landed on Netflix, and there's going to be a movie made of it, so it feels kind of a big privilege to be playing with this title.
We were very lucky to be able to go up to Manchester where their stores are, and I got to go and see some of the original sets that they'd used to film with over the years. That in itself was really, really helpful for my design process, but at the same time there were elements that they didn't need anymore. So I was able to take things like the safe that you'll see in our show. We've got the original Camden Garrison sign as well, and quite a lot of the furniture and props were all featured in the TV show. The biggest challenge probably was, I think for me, Shelby Export Limited, which is our biggest space and has our kind of hero moment at the end. Just trying to make sure that entire expanse and that mezzanine level that we put into here just looks like it came from here in the first place. And I hope that I've kind of integrated it with the beams and everything, and my kind of ideal would be that audience go away thinking, oh, maybe that was already here. No, it was a completely empty space.
So what we're trying to create here is an immersive experience where audience have true agency. So what we mean by that is allowing the audience to actually play a part that matters. Some shows we can take the audiences in and out and the kind of the story doesn't change. So what we've done here is allow the audience to play a key role by deciding the ending of the show. So their allegiances and their decisions and the people they decide to back, whether it be the Shelbys, the Sabinis or the Solomons, would trigger one of 3 endings. So we rehearse, we tech and choreograph 3 different endings to the show.
Well, I think, not only has it been a genre that's been growing over the years, but I also think that it's been heightened because of the pandemic. Everybody's had that, good time to an extent of sitting at home watching Netflix and seeing things on the screen, and now they can actually physically go and experience them, meet the characters, play with the sets, interact with everything around with them in person. And I especially kind of have the eagerness to get out now after the kind of couple of years we've just had.